Hello and welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Radar.
I'm Special K. It's Nike. We have a treat for you guys.
A treat for you guys.
Pennsylvania style ice premium beer.
It's not for us at all.
This was 50 cents a can. So there's quite a few counties here in Kentucky that are still like not legal to buy beer because they're dry counties. So there's a few counties recently near my parents' house that recently became be able to sell alcohol again.
Damp counties.
So they started selling. They had a pretty interesting beer selection when I went into one of the liquor stores. I noticed they had quite a few beers that we couldn't get here in the area I live in. So this is one of them. And like I said, for 50 cents a can, I had to get it. I only bought one can, of course, but
you should have got more. I mean, you can hand a beer to someone and be like, "This was 50 cents. Enjoy."
Medium to high carbonation.
That's full on high carbonation, sir.
Head is white. It's dissipating quite quickly.
Yeah, it's white, fizzy, very, very fastly disappearing.
It smells typical. It doesn't smell offensive like some ice beers.
It doesn't actually. It smells just like corn. It's got kind of the oily smell that you get with the corn.
Now, real
adjuncts.
Quick, before we taste it, one thing about this beer is I didn't look this up beforehand. I know we don't normally do that, but I had to because it was such a weird beer. And the reviews I saw there was nothing in between. There was either 5s on Beer Advocate, or 0s.
Well, okay, so it was 50 cents a can, and we do take that into account when we rate a beer. I feel like unless this beer is like as bad as the Blue 4 Loko, I have to give it at least like a 4 because it's 50 cents for a can. Oh, it's got the ice beer flavor for sure.
Yeah, so it's kind of sweet. It's slightly metallic, but it's very, very corny.
Yeah, and the sweetness is kind of interesting. I mean, if you really look for it, it tastes like, I can't remember what the ice beer I'm trying to think of is, but it tastes like
one of the better light beers I've had.
Yeah, as far as ice beers go, this is actually excellent for the style.
I was slightly scared of this ice beer.
Yeah,
but it's not. There's nothing bad in the flavor there. See, a lot
scary looking black can with like weird generic styling on it, and it's just
like the ice logo is literally like the ice you would see like on Ice Machine or something.
Yeah. Everything about this can is generic, but it's actually a pretty good ice beer.
I'm surprised.
Taking into account the price and the flavor, I really kind of have to give this like a 6.
Yeah.
That's not fair. I have to give it like a 6.5.
There's nothing offensive in the flavor. It's kind of corny, kind of grainy, a little sweet. Slight metallic taste, but it's not necessarily off-putting.
That's actually kind of good. I could get used to that. Like if they had this locally, I'd probably buy it over like Budweiser and the other Paps and stuff like that.
This would be my favorite ice beer. If I had to have a
easily,
favorite
this is the best ice beer we've had. This is impressive.
I would give this a 6.5 as well. It's definitely above average. It's good. It's pretty easy to drink. It does have that finishes like an ice beer, so almost a little sticky. But it's not bad at all. Would I recommend it? I mean, I imagine a 30-pack of this is probably like $12 or something.
It would be cheap, but everything else we've had that's that cheap has just been
foul.
Yeah, nah.
If you're into ice beers, I would absolutely recommend this if you can see it. Absolutely.
Totally.
Probably would like said. I don't know the ABV on this.
Just based on the comments, I know some of the people that watch really like ice beers, and if you guys can get a hold of this, like travel to go and get this. This is going to be your thing.
No ABV on the can, so we'll have to look it up later, but
that's all right.
All right, well,
look in the description for that.
That's our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on the channel, you can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm Special K.
I'm Radar. Thanks for watching.